Hey guys, I'm Nicholas here with professional traders John and David. Now, this is a very special altcoin Monero, and we're pairing it against Bitcoin this time. Now, we previously looked at it against the US dollar, and what's so special is that it reflects the actual altcoin market, and it was basically the only one in green, John, right?
That's right. Thanks, Nicholas. We wanted to make this sure all our viewers got a chance to see this because altcoins have been getting beat up pretty bad against Bitcoin for several weeks, even a month at this point. But somehow Monero is staying very bullish, showing multiple bullish patterns, a huge bull flag, and staying in a nice tight range while other ones are actually heading down. So we got into this already, and you can watch our prior video. We've been in this since about, I don't know, $35 ago. David will give you specifics. But you know, our viewers, or even our non-subscribing viewers to our special premium service, were given this trade. So we're already in this trade. But we still like it, and there's another chance to get in. We wanted to share it with you. And I'm going to turn it over to our pro to show you all the details, and then we'll share a few secrets at the end to really let you see why this is such a great trade to watch. David, over to you.
Thanks, John. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, guys, as you guys mentioned, we gave you guys a nice Valentine's Day present with the buy of XMR at 275 entry back on the 14th. It's currently at 311 versus the US dollar. We have not taken anything off on that one. We've rolled our stops up, but our target on that was 350. By the way, we got close a couple times, but we have not taken anything off on that. We don't want to add to that trade at the 310 range, but looking at it against Bitcoin, we are given an opportunity to get in at a decent risk reward. So if we're looking at it currently, it's trading just above where I'd like to enter it. It's trading at 0.0285 currently. I'd like for us to scale into it a little bit lower. And as you can see, it's kind of grinding in that 0.0275 to 85 range. So let's not chase it. Let's let it come back a little bit. Again, even if it doesn't, we're still in the Monero versus dollar trade. So let's target our entry at about 0.0275. That gives us a good risk reward as well. We're going to put our stop loss down. I see you have that already typed in at 0.0225, which is just below the where we think that support level is. And we're going to have as our initial target probably right around near the top of the bull flag on the far left, which is going to be 0.034. This pattern does give us hope for a much higher rally if it does get over that 30.03 range. And John, I'm gonna send it back to you, and you can take them through how we'll handle it after we take that initial piece off around 0.034. Excuse me.
Thanks, David. You know, what we teach our subscribers is it's great to make money in a short-term trade that's high probability, but it's even better to look for trades where you're getting in, have a moderate to high probability of seeing that short-term return. But boy, if it goes right, there's big intermediate term and long-term upside potential. And in the altcoin universe, we've already shared with you, Bitcoin has many, many characteristics that say that's what's happening. But in the altcoin universe, it's been tough. And Monero is kind of standing alone right now. So we called this multiple bullish patterns trade because not only is this bull flag show a much higher target if it can get above it, but there's been a confirmation. It actually came all the way down, tested the bottom, and created a cup. And then the next thing dropped down again, tried to scare people out. Now it's back up near the top. That's called a handle. So it's a cup and handle pattern. It's a bullish pattern. And if it breaks out above it, it usually moves the exact amount, or not exact, but it moves roughly the amount of the bottom to the top. So that's a gigantic move up. The target, if we can get that breakout, is 0.05. I mean, It's a big gainer if this goes that way. The other secret I'll share with you is Monero rarely travels alone. We have found it to be a great front-running indicator for the altcoin market. It's helped us call a couple of crashes. It's helped us know when to get in. And if this thing wants to break out, it's a pretty good bet Ethereum and Litecoin and other, at least something like Zcash, that's another privacy coin. Maybe something's going on in the privacy coin market. Maybe that's why this is so bullish. We know Bitcoin private's out there. We've got videos we've already done and more coming for you on that. So well worth watching, whether you want to do the trade or not, but could be a great trade if you can find a safe way in. And if you're willing to recognize it, if we get below this stop, something else is going on. They could go back and retest this bottom. Do not stay in this trade unless you're scaling in for long term and want to just hold it as an investor. We're showing you trades, not investments. Got it? So those are some secrets to keep an eye on. Hopefully you found it useful. And back to you, Nicholas.
And the very interesting thing what David said is just because we identified two bullish patterns doesn't mean we should buy the current price. He made a really strong point saying you should set a lower buy order at something like 0275, where it's a risk profit is in better favor and in better odds in your favor. So it's just about taking those small odds and stacking them up and being a safe trader. So make sure you guys are subscribed for more specific ways to stay safe and stay profitable. See you guys.
Beautiful.